Hi, I'm Sunboy. 2 years ago, while I was reading One Piece, I started having a very specific theory that began to take shape. A theory that might explain Luffy's dream. And since nobody was talking about it online, I felt like I had to share it with more people. And then, something happened.
That was actually the most plausible theory I have seen to this date.
This is one of the best theories I have ever heard.
I'm sold. Absolute cinema.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying my theory is flawless. And I'm not saying it's the best possible ending. I'm probably wrong, to be honest. But it had the merit of moving people, and even making a few smile. So I'm Sunboy, and welcome to the first video dedicated to the Sun theory. Little disclaimer, even if this theory turns out to be wrong, please consider leaving the video. If you truly respect Oda's work, my biggest fear would be that this theory turns out to be true, and I end up spoiling you. So if you're still here, it means you're willingly diving into one of the biggest mysteries in One Piece. In the chapter 1060, we learn that Luffy has a dream even bigger than becoming the Pirate King. The day this came out, I immediately began digging into it. I came to the conclusion that this dream needs 5 elements. This dream made Shanks laugh to tears. Goldie Roger had the same dream. It has to be stupid, unrealistic, impossible. You probably have to be the Pirate King already to even have the right to dream it. And most importantly, it has to be something a kid like Luffy could imagine. And that's the most important part for me. A child stuck on his island had the same wild dream as the freest man in the world. There's one question I kept asking myself. When exactly did Shanks laugh so hard when he heard Luffy's stupid dream? And it was while rereading 7 chapters before the reveal of Luffy's dream that I found this panel. Okay, I'm going to stop for a minute to talk to you about something. Do you know what the Straw Hat really represents? Most of you have probably already figured it out. But let me explain its symbolism for those who haven't yet. The Straw Hat represents the sun, or more precisely, the dawn. Its shape and color resemble the sun, and when it's tilted to the side, it looks like a rising dawn. And we know that in One Piece, the dawn is the event that all the world's oppressed people are waiting, the day of liberation. The day when the world can finally live free under the sun. The Straw Hat symbolizes the dawn, the one that will eventually rise upon this world. Now that we've talked about the symbol of the Straw Hat, let's go to that panel in chapter 1081. The one where Shanks is showing the Straw Hat to Luffy in front of a sunset, as if he's comparing the shape of the hat to the shape of the sun itself. And my theory is based on that exact moment. Because I believe that this is when Shanks told Luffy that the world is waiting for that dawn. The dawn represented by this very hat. And you might be wondering, why does this matter? Well, here's the thing. The most interesting part isn't what Shanks says. It's what Luffy might have answered. I think Luffy replied with something completely absurd. I believe this was the exact moment he chose his dream. And a few seconds later, Shanks laughed so hard he cried. But what could Luffy have possibly said that was so ridiculous it made Shanks burst into tears? I think I've found the answer. This is where you should leave the video if you don't want spoilers. When Shanks spoke about the dawn of the world, and about those who want to prevent that dawn from ever coming, I believe Luffy replied with something like, "Then I'll just go and touch the sun."
Fushamuraはゴア王国の中でも辺境だからな。やめとけ。俺たちは喧嘩しに来たわけじゃない。
ヘビもキノコもここが森なら。
この村には手強そうな保安官がいるんだな。この船の船長だ。
なんだお前、変なことしたらただじゃおかないからな。投げ込まれたこともあるし。ないんだ。連れてってくれよ、次の航海。ヘビもキノコも連れてってくれよ。俺は怪我だって全然怖くないんだ。海賊になりてえんだよ。
お前なんかが海賊になれるか。
Yes, I believe Luffy's secret dream the one he told Shanks that day, was to go beyond the horizon, to become so free that he could literally touch the sun. Only a child stuck on a little island would dream of something so ridiculous. But it's exactly that kind of impossible dream that defines Luffy. And now, thanks to his new powers, I believe Luffy might be able to create that dawn with his own hands. The prophesied dawn spoken of all over the world. It would come from the crazy dream of a child to reach the sun. But when will Luffy reveal this dream? When will he make it real? I believe I've found the exact moment. Picture this. The final battle. Luffy versus Emu. Luffy is launched high into the sky by a devastating attack. While falling, he remembers his dream. He remembers his promise to Shanks. He stretches out his arm, higher and higher, until he grabs a piece of the sun itself. And then he unleashes the most powerful attack in the entire manga. New Dawn, an attack the size of the sun, crashes down on Imu, destroying the Red Line, annihilating the world government, vaporizing the oceans, and revealing the sunken ancient kingdom beneath. The world is saved from drowning. The real dawn has arrived. And it all began with a stupid little dream. Let's take a step back to summarize everything I've told you. The sun theory is based on the idea that the dawn is the result of Luffy's dream, that Shanks revealed to Luffy what the new dawn is, and that Luffy replied with something stupid and impossible. And I think that thing is Luffy's dream. First option, go beyond the horizon to touch the sun. Second option, let no one stop him from touching the sun. Third option, touch the sun in order to create the new dawn with his own hands. This dream will be revealed and fulfilled at the same time at the end of the story, during the final battle. Luffy, launched into the air, will stretch his arm to reach the sun, triggering the most powerful attack in the manga, New Dawn. This attack will allow to destroy the world government, Emu, destroy the Red Line, evaporate the oceans, reveal the sunken ancient kingdom, create all blue, fulfill the prophecy of the fishman, achieve Vegapunk's dream. Because yes, thanks to that little sun brought back by Luffy, humanity will have access to the famous eternal and unlimited energy of the ancient kingdom. The sun, everything will be possible. Everyone can travel everywhere. All diseases will become curable. Food will be abundant and free. All dreams will be possible. Nami will finally be able to create the real map of the One Piece world. And like the end of every arc, Luffy will throw the biggest party in the world with all the characters, drinking and eating around a giant flame. The sun. This was the sun theory. I hope you liked it. But Sunboy, isn't everyone going to die because of the heat of the sun? And why did Roger have the same dream? I'll answer that in the next video, so make sure to subscribe. I'll talk about the foreshadowing, the problems with my theory, and my solutions. I also have many other theories I've never seen anywhere on the internet, so subscribe. See you next time as we dive even deeper into the depths of One Piece theories.